Pricing is key, but there are lots of problems with salespeople defending the price. Find out more in today's show. Welcome back to Year 4 of this weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Franchise Owner Tokyo, Master Trainer, President of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. Zaegyo is the Japanese translation of Japan Sales Mastery. My new book is Stop Wasting Money on Training, or in Japanese, トレーニングでお金を無駄にするのはやめましょう. We are bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center in Akasaka, in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. This is episode number 160, and we are talking about don't be a wimp on pricing. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor.
If you want to sell more and do it more easily, do the Winning with Relationships selling course. If you can't build trust, no sale. Can't design excellent questions to understand the client's needs, no sale. Can't present the solution convincingly, no sale. Can't handle objections properly, no sale. Can't close, no sale. Master the sales process by doing the Winning with Relationships selling course now in either Japanese or English. The bestseller, Japan Sales Mastery, is the new Bible of selling in Japan. To sell to Japanese buyers, you need to create long-term partner-level trust, fully understand Japanese buyers' real needs, convince buyers with your solutions, overcome their hesitation, fear, and doubt, know how to ask for the order, ensure repeat orders. This book is a product of 30 plus years in the trenches selling in Japan. Order Japan Sales Mastery now.
Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. Don't be a wimp on pricing. Salespeople don't set the price of what they sell. This is usually an obscure outcome decided by someone else inside the machine. It might actually be an elaborate process where multiple variables are carefully calibrated, mathematical formulae are applied, and a price is arrived at. Or it might be a slightly moist index finger boldly thrust skyward to come up with a number. The latter is often the case when arriving at pricing for services. Regardless, the salesperson task is to sell at that price. This is where we get into trouble. Salespeople are total wimps when it comes to price. We've learned that getting a sale is what counts, and price is an obstacle in that process. If we're on a fixed salary and bonus or base salary and commission, the two usual cases in Japan, we get paid when we make a sale. Do we know the profit margin attached to each sale? Usually no. And actually, we don't often care either. As long as we get paid, we are just happy to A, not get rejected by the buyer, and B, get a win, however small. Our self-esteem is usually totally tied up with getting sales, modest in size or otherwise. The instinct of the salesperson, then, is to make the price as malleable as possible. Offering a discount seems to get the buyer in a good mood and more likely to give us a yes. This reduced price immediately impacts our commission, and if we keep doing this, will also impact our bonus and job security as we don't bring in enough revenue relative to the target. The key problem is that the salespeople often don't believe in their own product or service. Because of this, they can discount with gay abandon. This is a short-term gain for long-term pain. The ability to meet the price requirement is a critical piece of the salesperson's skill set. Dropping the price may be easy, but we never build the skills to really succeed in this profession. It usually is a path through our removal by the sales manager who understands we are unable to sell. Amateur salespeople, when they don't believe in the price, start right off the bat with a discounted price. They say stupid things like, normally the price is X, but I'm going to offer to you for Y. Or if you buy 2, we will drop the price by X. The client hasn't even requested a discount, begun haggling, attempted to massage the ask, and yet, lo and behold, a miracle has popped up without warning. This tactic may be misinterpreted by salespeople who don't know what they are doing as building trust and a good relationship with the client. That is a false dawn of hope on the part of our intrepid hero or heroine. Thanks to volunteering an unprompted price cut, the client now understands that your firm are a bunch of liars who say one thing but do another. They also know you are a tricky bunch who are trying to snow buyers with your fiction pricing magic. They don't see the gratuitous lower price as a bargain. They see that as the starting point in a negotiation to drive the price even lower. By having a listed price and immediately offering a lesser price, the buyer feels you cannot be trusted because you cannot even defend what you say is the value of your offering. By dropping the price so quickly, the whole question of perceived value is brought into fundamental disrepute. There is no fixed price for this sale, and therefore no equivalent particular value attached to it either. We are now in the Wild West of selling, where the only rule is the right of force, and the buyer has the Gatling gun and we have a water pistol. The salesperson's job is to pour on the value explanation and show why this pricing is fair and reasonable, fully justified and easily defensible. If they do need to meet the client's restricted budget or need to allow the buyer to save face with their bosses, then any discounting should in the first instance be attached to volume purchases. If they buy more, then the price can be adjusted. The amount reduced should be as smallish amount as part of the first offer. Remember, we are now off the paved highway and are hacking our way through the dense brush of a negotiated agreement where there are no maps, no signposts, and no Fifth Cavalry coming to the rescue over the sand dunes. If the price point is to be assaulted, then the reductions should be small and fought heroically all the way. Do not go for round number drops or large number drops. Go down in dribs and drabs. The client will feel much better knowing that they got a legitimate discount against the usual price because they extracted that right out of the salesperson's hide rather than the salesperson rolled over right from the get-go. When that happens, they doubt everything about you and your company because your pricing seems bogus. Never drop your price. Defend your price with value. Resist reductions all the way down and extract some form of quid pro quo against volume purchases. If you buckle, you'll be destroying the brand positioning, and the credibility of your firm. You may lose some sales. These are usually people who cannot afford you anyway. If you believe in the value of what you are selling, don't give in. Defend. Show value. Fight, fight, fight.
I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcast, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshiei Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now, you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday we release the Business Pro Television Show, and every Friday the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, every Saturday, we are releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses. And so please join with us in that endeavor.
In episode number 161, we're talking about be clear. Onegai tashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that is what we all want, isn't it? Japan business mastery.